Hi, my name's Damien Azzapardi. I'm the CEO of Bricktastics. We are Australia's largest second-hand Lego seller and buyer. What we do is essentially match Lego fans with the bricks they need to create their dreams. What inspired me to start my business? It really was a drive to want to be the maker of my own future, to contribute to the world, to add value to people's lives. And really, it was just that drive, and just that recognition that my 9-to-5 job wasn't providing that, and that I wanted to create something special and that could live on in the memories of the world, basically. I was already making that transition in my life towards risk-taking, recognizing that without risk there is no reward. So I was already getting myself into that frame of mind that was helping me sort of make that leap. And it wasn't really until I started working with Engenesis that I started to make leaps that were a little bit more risky but better thought out. I had more clarity around where I could take the risks, and I understood that those risks were backed by really logical and sound decisions that had been well thought out with the people at Engenesis. And so in a way it wasn't as scary. I knew why I was doing it, and I knew all the elements that were in place, both good and bad, where I got immense value that come to mind when working with Engenesis. The first one was clarity on the numbers. This is what struck me the most, actually, was just how wrong I was about where I thought my position in the business was financially. When I went through the work with Engenesis and really focused on getting clarity around the day-to-day operations, what the expenses were like, what was coming in and going out every single month, I actually realized that my cash position and the functioning of the business was completely off from where I thought it was. It was both better and worse than I had initially thought, The second area was in regards, I guess you could summarize it as working smarter. So Engenesis really helped me to understand where to focus my attention and where I could get the biggest bang for my buck, if you will. I wanted to build a website, but I also wanted to go to Amazon as a platform to sell my products. And through the discussion with Engenesis, we were able to assess which one was a better use of my time, and to really help me understand that my time is limited, and so are my projects. What you're really paying for is access to leverage, which is the leverage of their knowledge within your business, and you're also paying for that expertise. And you're paying for, the best way to describe it is compounding knowledge, right? So what I've learned now will be with me for the rest of my life, and that's going to pay itself off for years and decades to come. So I would say for people who are looking to go on this journey and to work with Engenesis, to really understand that what you're signing up for is access to the things that you don't know yet. And those are hard to value, but trust me, they're there. And there'll be a lot of value once they get sort of teased out through your meetings. My business is in a really nice position at the moment, and I've got a lot of clarity around it, and that's a great place to be. I'm just so excited for the future to see what business opportunities come up and how I can employ the knowledge that I've got now through Engenesis to see my next business succeed, to add value to my customers, to add value to my employees, and really sort of achieve the heights that I want to achieve in life.